to our crystal balls and venturing into the future to make our predictions for the year of our Lord, 2024. It's the Carlisle Cult Cinema Cast movies we're looking forward to this year. Way!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, PD, back with another Carlisle Cult Cinema Club. And, it's our look forward to what we're looking forward to in 2024. Look forward to? There's a lot to look forward to. I'm looking forward to a lot of these. There is some... I can agree with every film on this list. I'm actually looking forward to.
Yeah, watched a few trailers today and it's got me excited.
Yeah, and that's what I was doing tonight. You know what I mean? Watching a few bits and bobs. Now, there was one film, before we get started, there was one film Daz had threw up there.
And he made up. I think it was in a dream.
I think he made. Yeah, it must have been. And
I'm sure I heard it on the grapevine somewhere.
He says BioShock. Now there has been rumours of a BioShock movie.
Or was it a TV series? I wasn't sure.
But there's not one anywhere at the moment for 2024.
Is it not on IMDb under pre-production?
No, not even under pre-production.
It might be under just a different name.
And one of his other films is under pre-production, so it might not even get released this year.
None of these films exist.
So we'll just get started. So first one up is Beetlejuice 2, or as some of the posters out there, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
I've seen whether or not they've been fake posters or who knows. You know what I mean? And let's be honest, I went to the cinema to see the original Beetlejuice. Thought it was an absolute cracker.
Yeah.
It's still a want to watch often.
Yeah.
Need to screen it, don't we?
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
We absolutely should.
I think if I get a gap this year,
that would be great.
I might stick Beetlejuice in with Beetlejuice or Beetlejuice 2.
Yeah.
Or at one point it was Beetlejuice Goes to Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah, back in the 90s.
That sounds like one of those, in the 80s, well, it's more the 60s and 70s when you got sitcoms and you made a film of the sitcom. It was always like, Are You Being Served? Going to Spain. Oh, like, it's more Hawaii, in Spain.
I've got the
holiday on the buses. Yeah.
Just one for me there.
Mutiny on the buses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's got a great cast.
I was just looking, Monica Bellucci, isn't it?
Yeah, Jenna Ortega, William Dafoe, Monica Bellucci, Winona Ryder, Michael Keaton, Bern Gorman, great actor, Justin Theroux, Catherine O'Hara's back. Yeah. Obviously, the bloke who played the husband won't be back because
he died, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was also a dirty
was he?
nonce, I think.
Really? Allegedly.
So my
solicitors.
Yeah. But yeah, it's got a great cast.
And it's happening at
last.
Yeah.
Because
this has been beaten around for years, hasn't it?
Well, yeah.
Years
Since the first one, I suppose.
But at the moment,
many years.
I was talking to David Quantick at the moment. We both says retro is back.
We've had a lot.
Do you know what I mean? And it is if it's got
back for a while.
Top Gun coming to America.
Exactly.
There's been loads over the last few years.
Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop 4's coming this year, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah,
coming to Netflix. But yeah, Beetlejuice 2 or Beetlejuice Beetlejuice was its original title. Daz.
Yeah.
So who knows what it'll be called? But yeah, it'll be interesting.
Looking forward.
The ghost with the most.
I mean, I think it's definitely going to be a cinema visit for us.
For us, it'll be you know what I mean, as close to release as possible.
We'll make a
scran in the cinema for that. I think a few of these will be this year.
Yeah.
I think we need to get out to the cinema a lot more this year than we did last year.
Absolutely.
At least try and once a month at least, or twice.
Yeah.
Or every day. No, I mean every 2 months, not twice. You know what I mean?
Bi-monthly.
Yeah, bi-monthly. You know what I mean? And then do a podcast about our cinema visit straight afterwards.
Yeah, we could.
Just go live on YouTube or something for shits and giggles.
Yeah, that'd be good if we do like a Saturday afternoon. Come do a podcast after.
That's it. So next up, we've got Borderlands. And I've got to say, Borderlands, I've never played the game.
Yeah, I've never played
bonkers.
Borderlands, to be honest. I've
So-
seen the pictures, but I've never played it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, it looks pretty
They
mental.
look insane, don't they?
Yeah.
The trailer is, well, you know what I mean, looks fantastic. It's got a great cast. And, I mean, you've got Bobby Lee in there,
Yeah.
Gina Gershon, Kate Blanchett, Ariana Greenblatt, Jack Black, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, Edgar Ramirez. So it's got a fantastic cast, and based on the popular, and it looks like they're on a. Is it Earth?
No,
it's
they're
just
on
some
another
planet. Yeah.
Obviously, it's
Pisswash Valley.
yeah, it's insane. I mean, I've only dabbled with the games, but
Well,
the
I had-
games are pretty
I had a look.
Person shooter kind of game, or
Yeah,
first-person shooter. Yeah, it's like did you ever play Rage?
you can
I
get.
can remember it. but I
Rage
can't
1
remember.
and 2.
There's
They're
like
both
legacy
similar sort of
editions
thing.
where you can get all three
Oh,
for
yeah.
like
Yeah,
30
yeah.
quid.
Yeah.
So I think I might get it for the Switch.
To be honest, they're not bad. The games, the gameplay and everything, it's all.
Well, I was looking at first person shooters, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
up there
Oh
Right.
yeah.
as a game changer. Do you know that documentary?
Yeah.
Nearly 5 hour long first person shoot.
4.5 hours long that was.
It's a great doc.
I watched it all.
Yeah, so did I.
I went for third person to come out. I'm more of a third person
The
shooter.
It's about half the length.
yeah,
Starts with Tomb Raider.
that's it. The Doom stuff on it was
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah. Well, that went on for hours.
Yeah, because that was the
Well,
progenitor.
Doom-
You know, well, it was
It was after
Wolfenstein, but it was the same team as Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Who, you know, they used a similar engine.
Seminal
Yeah.
game. That was the catalyst. That
Yeah.
was the big one. That
I
was
can remember
the,
playing it on my cousin's mate's PC. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, I mean, in a way, there's quite.
we all
there's-
played it
Yeah,
at some point. Yeah.
That's it. And we used to hook up two PlayStations
Yeah.
and two TVs on a table. Sometimes there'd be four of
That's
us.
fancy shit. That like.
Oh, that was it. This was in the 90s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Portable TV,
Yeah.
PlayStation, round to my mates,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you know, would get picked up, so I could haul all my stuff around, and then sit round there drinking beer and smoking weed till the wee small hours.
Yeah. man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was great.
Yeah.
But I had no responsibilities.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, well,
Aye.
there's nothing much changed now. I stay up till 2-3 o'clock in the morning. But the reasons for that is thing. But this is expected August 9th,
Yeah.
2024. Just a while off.
While off.
But yeah, looking forward to this. Borderlands.
Yeah.
Next one, sticking with the bees. Based on a short film, which I don't think I've seen, and that's Boy Kills World.
Oh, you did this one, didn't you?
Yeah,
it looks good.
with
I watched
Bill
the trailer today.
Skarsgård.
I like a bit
Um,
Bill Skarsgård. I like all the Skarsgårds.
And I've taken the voice. I've taken the voice of the last man I ever heard.
That's Bob's Burg. That's Bob out of Bob's Burgers doing
Right.
the voice. It has to be. I was listening to the trailers. Like, I recognise that. It took me ages. He does loads of just like Family Guy and American Dad and all these things.
Right,
as well.
right. But yeah, Bill Skarsgård, Famke Janssen,
I've not
Jessica
seen her
Roth.
for years.
Michelle Dockery, who was in The Gentleman, you know, played Thing's wife.
Yes.
Matthew McConaughey's.
Aye.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brett Gelman, Zaya Mustafa, and again another one. Shalto Copley's in there, and it's dystopian as usual, and this family's taken over this city. I think it is.
Looks a bit of a kind of like a Squid Games kind
Yeah.
of battle royale
Yeah.
kind of.
And he's
thing.
going up against kind of Running Man style
Running Man.
kind of thing as well.
Yeah.
And he's got a team of folk, and it just looks great. Andrew Koji's in it as well as Basho, his pal, and he's been in quite a few recently of decent things. He's up and coming, and decent actor as well, Andrew. But yeah, Boy Kills World. It just looks
Looks mental. There's a lot of violence going on in the trailer.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be a good.
Remind us a little bit of Guns Akimbo.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
that was a cracking film.
Great film. Daniel Radcliffe. Who'd have ever thought when watching the Harry Potter films?
He'd go on to doing the stuff he did.
Yeah.
Swiss Army Man.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic.
His best role.
Yeah.
But,
Swiss Army Man.
Boy Kills World.
What was the film I watched with him in the other day that Steve recommended? That was really good. Because meets his dad and it goes all a bit mental.
Come to Daddy.
That's it, Come to Daddy.
It's not him. That wasn't it. That was...
I watched it as well.
Him from Lord of the Rings.
It was.
They always get mixed up by people. And used to, and I'm going, no, I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah, Elijah Wood.
But Boy Kills World is deaf and dumb, isn't he?
Right.
Right. And
the trailer, it's like his inner monologues, his voice, which is Bob out Bob's Burgers, I think, doing it.
Yeah, computer game. You're ready, player one.
Right.
That kind of thing from a fighting game.
I haven't watched the trailer for this yet.
Oh, you really.
I'm going to watch trailers tonight.
Yeah, you really need to.
Send me the list.
But based on a short film, I believe.
Right.
So yeah, based on a short film. So I'm looking forward to that. And the next is one of Daz's choice. Which is BRZKR.
Yeah, that might not get made this year.
Yeah, that might not be out yet. Follows an immortal warrior known as the BRZKR as he fights his way through the ages.
Viking,
and it's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So it's basically John Wick.
Viking
through the ages.
Vikings, weren't they?
I don't know. Yeah, could be.
I thought you'd seen the source material.
I know very little about it.
Right, okay.
Something else.
Sorry, I thought it was like a comic book.
That sounds good.
Right.
And Reeves is behind the comic as well.
Yeah.
So that's why it's got a bigger chance of being made.
Oh, Matt Reeves.
No, Keanu Reeves.
Oh, Keanu Reeves, yeah, of course, yeah.
I mean, let's face it, he can put some cash in, couldn't he?
Oh, yeah.
And he's got clout.
Well, I think the comic book was
a man in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think the comic book was a bit of a hit.
Yeah.
So, next up is one of Waff's choices, but I completely agree. Civil War.
Yeah, this looks great.
Kirsten Dunst is in this. It's got a great cast. A lot of folk who will recognise the faces. Nick Offerman's in there. There's a lot of people you'll recognise the faces, but if I say names, you won't recognise the names. But there's a lot of people who've been in loads. And this looks good. Dystopian future America, and the country's in a civil war, basically.
Yeah.
And it just sounds... The trailer makes it look very interesting.
The director kind of made, because he's always worth watching Alex Garland, anything that he does. Like, so when I saw he was doing something, I thought that's probably going to be worth a watch. Like,
and that's out 12th of April.
So it's coming soon, actually.
So it's nearly here.
Not far away, is it?
No.
Yeah, a bit.
There's a few out this month actually. I noticed that, like, I didn't know it would come out so quick.
The Fall Guy that we're going to be talking about soon, that came out 1st of March in the States.
Oh, really? Oh, right.
So yeah.
Jesus Christ! But we're in March already.
Yeah.
How the hell's that happened?
Yeah.
I know, it's flying by. But no, this sounds interesting and looks interesting from the trailers.
It looks
you know what I mean? So
it looks hard hitting, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of what is kind of,
going for.
Well, America might head down that route. You never know.
Oh yeah.
Because there's a severe split in that country at the moment. Just from what I see on the media, I don't know what it's like in the actual country itself. Because what we see on the media over here compared to, it's two different things. Let's be honest.
It's very polarised in America at the moment.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's I follow it quite closely.
There doesn't seem to be much middle of the road in America at the moment.
The world, it's politics has become very polarised. You're either this or that. Whereas I try to be a centrist. I think the world will be a better place if everyone's stuck in the centre. But everyone wants to be either really far to the left or really far to the right, and there's no middle ground. Arnold Schwarzenegger said that he had success in Florida because he was a Republican, but he sat down with Democrats and talked to them, and he said that's how he got stuff done, by the two sides talking to each other rather than just fucking throwing shit at each other. Which is how it is at the moment.
And that's how politics have gone. It's a media circus.
Yeah, it's a media circus. It's a
But anyways, we're not a political show, so let's move on.
That was our little minutes worth of politics there.
That's it. So next up is one of the most hotly anticipated films this year. The only MCU film we're getting this year. Deadpool and Wolverine, and I cannot wait. I've been following the leaks on YouTube and everything for this. I can't wait. This will be brilliant because we're finally going to get them two teaming up. Being the way we've wanted to, because that Wolverine Origins movie was terrible. And from what, Emma Corrin as an evil female Charles Xavier, which there is one in the comics.
Yeah, there also is a female
version. And there was years ago. Or is it his sister? I can't remember if it's his sister or like a multiversal version.
Right.
That's, you know what I mean? But played by Emma Corrin, who played Princess Diana in The Crown.
Right.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, she's that's who James Gunn wants. I've just read this today. That's who James Gunn wants to be Wonder Woman.
Right.
I think Gal Gadot was perfect for me as Wonder Woman, but she could do it well. She'd have to have darker hair because she's generally blonde, isn't she? But
I think she's. See, you've got Gina Carano.
The original.
Gina Carano, who was in The Mandalorian.
One that got sacked from Disney, got cancelled.
Yeah.
She was an ex-MMA fighter or something.
That's it. Should be. You know what I mean?
There's not a chance in the world that she's being cancelled by everyone now. She's not going to go anywhere.
No, but should be an ideal actress for it.
Yeah, she looked the part.
You know what I mean? Because she's got to have.
Amazonian man.
She's an Amazonian. She's got to be built and stacked and.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But no, Wolverine crosses paths with the TVA from Loki.
Yeah.
And no pegging in Disney until now. You know what I mean? And it looks like it's going to be R-rated. It looks like it's going to be...
It'll be R-rated.
A lot... No, it is. It is. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And I believe that you're going to get... Now, all the Fox Universe characters, including Elektra...
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And Daredevil.
The original ones. Ben Affleck
and the Fantastic Four.
Jennifer Garner.
That's it, Jennifer Garner.
The Fantastic Four as well.
Which ones?
The Chris Evans ones.
Oh yes, yeah. Right, that'll be confusing if Chris Evans comes back as the Human Torch.
Well, not really.
Well, because it's Captain America, isn't he?
I know, but it's a different universe.
But they're in the same one now. This is the crossover kind of thing.
But it gets flipped into that. But this is when they're in that kind of.
But it'll look a bit weird that you've got the Human Torch and Captain America.
Have you watched the trailer?
I did when it first came out.
Right. Well, do you know you can see the 20th Century Fox sign?
Rings a bell.
Do you know when Loki went to that kind of post-apocalyptic world where everyone was getting picked off by Goliath?
Oh yeah.
That's where he's at.
Right.
So that's why there's different, multiverse.
I know there's different but it's just the fact that Chris Evans there's got to be an identical Captain America and an identical Human Torch. It's just funny that they'll look exactly the same, even though they're in different universes.
Well, they'll probably maybe do a bit of de-aging.
Yeah. Well, no, but it's still like the same, like we twins in different universes. It all works.
It's only a film.
I mean, to be honest,
black guy to play him.
Yeah.
To be honest, the whole multiverse thing that they just use a different actor in the multiverse never really makes sense to me. Anyway, why would Bruce Wayne look like Michael Keaton in one universe, but then just look like Christian Bale in another one, or like Ben Affleck in another? It's like, why are they exactly the same? They've the exact same upbringing. Same.
I know, but you're looking into it. You're looking into it too far.
That's what I do, though. I think about
this shit. You're looking into it too far. But no. it does look, quite good.
I'm very excited about that.
You've got Negasonic Teenage Warhead back. Patrick Stewart's rumoured to be back in it. Aaron Stanford playing Pyro is back. Dipinder's back. So I'm looking forward to a bit of Deadpool and Wonderpool.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Deadpool
and Wolverine. I'm looking forward to that, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
Next up is based on a TV show we all grew up watching. And that's The Fall Guy.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Fantastic TV show.
Yes, it was,
you know what I mean?
Kid.
Colt Seavers, Bounty Hunter and Stuntman. This seems to be like an origin story.
Yeah.
How he became a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Because it seems to be it's the first time he's going after the bounty.
Yeah.
From what I've seen on the trailer. Emily Blunt as Jodie. Hannah Waddington as Gail. Ryan Gosling as Colt Seavers.
And the brown van, the brown pickup truck.
The brown pickup's there as well.
Have to have it.
Yeah, you could not. Lee Majors is in it as well.
Have to have him.
So, you know what I mean? I hope he's playing his dad or something.
Yeah.
It's the best way to do it, you know what I mean? Or his granddad. His granddad.
Yeah.
Who was an old stuntman.
And he'll have to be in a bath.
Yeah.
In the middle of a forest with a cigar.
Yeah.
Proper cameo.
Yeah.
We all want that scene.
That's it. So,
but it looks good, and I like it when Ryan Gosling has some chance to make people laugh.
Yeah, he's got
quite funny.
Yeah,
it's funny in Barbie, like. I
They reckon he's coming into the MCU as well.
Right.
Oh, I read
and
something.
Keanu Reeves has been in talks.
Yeah,
he wants to play Ghost Rider.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh.
So I don't know who Gosling had played, but it'll be with a bit of humour. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
because he's kind of up there and hot right now, isn't he? Again.
Oh yeah.
His career seems to go a little bit like that, up and down. He'll have a couple of bombs.
Yeah.
Then he'll have a hit.
Yeah.
And a couple of hits, and then there's a couple of bombs, and then or films that are great that just don't do well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the was it the other guys?
Oh yeah, that was good. That was Shane Black.
That
was good. He's rumored there's a book
with Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
There's a audio book I'm listening to at the moment called Project Hail Mary. It's like a sci-fi film, and Lord and Miller are going to make it with Ryan Gosling as the main character. So it's not going to come out this year. It's still in pre-production, but like that'll be really good because the book's brilliant. Right. So that's something to watch out for.
Excellent. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to The Fall Guy. I don't think it's going to take away too much from my childhood memories.
Yeah.
You know, from the TV show.
What was the theme tune? It was quite iconic, wasn't it?
That was it.
Because I'm
the unknown stuntman that made each word love so far.
That's it. Classic.
You know what I mean? I was it.
Saturday morning telly, wasn't it?
Well, it was Saturday's tea time.
Yeah, it was Saturday tea time.
Being blown up with a girl called Bo. Yeah. But when you get there, it's always hey. Hey.
And that's where he jumped through the back on the straw.
That's it, man. That's
perfect
it. Just fantastic. They don't make shows like that.
I hope they have the music.
Yeah, I do myself.
Was that a Stephen J. Canal product?
I can't remember. Probably. I can't remember who produced the original
Glenn
TV
Larson.
show. One of those.
Yeah.
I've got it. I had a T-shirt for years.
Cool.
Too fat for it now, but brown T-shirt with the logo on the front from the pickup.
Awesome.
I think I've seen them T-shirts. Actually, look cool.
Yeah, brilliant. And it was from 80s Tees.
It was from
80s Tees, and this was 20 years ago because it was when I first moved into this house.
It's a different site.
The site. Sorry, yeah.
It was hideous.
All right, there you go. No, it was from official from 80s Tees. I got that Greatest American Hero.
Awesome.
And there was another one as well. But absolutely brilliant.
Ah, nice.
Next up, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga tale.
Amazing.
And it looks superb.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth looks mental
Yeah.
as the villain.
Oh, yeah, I didn't recognise him at first.
No, well, he's got that much
Beard.
prosthetics and beard.
That's it.
Yeah, Anya Taylor-Joy looks great as Furiosa, and we see how she loses her arm. You've got Charlie Fraser in there, Tom Burke, who's always he's a British actor you'll recognise. He's got a little bit of a hair lip, or a scar on his lip.
Hang on, I'll IMDb him.
Tom Burke, you'll recognise him.
You'll have to show me.
Yeah.
Because you're there.
Yeah.
You're doing it already.
Him, yeah, totally, yeah.
You recognise him?
Sorry,
It's gone off.
changed.
His phone's gone
There he is.
off. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it sounds like it's going to be. From the trailer, it looks excellent.
It looks...
George Miller again, director.
Yeah.
George Miller written and directed, which is always good.
It looks like it's following on from Fury Road, doesn't it? But it's
No,
not.
it's a prequel,
It's
yeah.
not, but it looks more of the same.
Yeah, more of the
And that's
same.
what we want to see.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we want to see. I mean,
yeah.
fucking Fury Road was
Fury
awesome.
Road won
amazing,
won a few Oscars
Oh, yeah, did really well.
for costume design and effects and all that.
yeah.
'Cause there was so many practical effects.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What
yeah.
he got right, one of the main things he got right in it, and I remember listening to an interview with George Miller, and he says what you need to do if you're doing like a big action sequence in a film, you need to put the focus of the shot in the centre, because like often when you watch those like Michael Bay Transformers movies and stuff, you're moving your head from side to side and you don't know what the fuck's going on. He says the secret is just keep the camera focus, the centre shot should be where the action is, and that's how one of the reasons it just worked so well. It was just
And then everything on the side just tails off. and
The
stuff like
other
that.
thing
That's
as well,
all
what they
going
tried
on,
to
but you've
do-
still got like a static view
Exactly,
of what's
yeah.
happening.
That's
like
the
you
other
doing
thing
a
is-
driving game or stuff like that.
yeah, that's it. So
Pretty
your
much.
focus is on
Yeah,
that.
no,
The other thing as well with the Mad Max films is what you've got to remember is the story's already going on. Mad Max is just an incidental character in a story
Yeah.
that's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter what kind of that story would have went on without him, it would have ended differently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Without his kind of little... But that story was already happening without Max being...
Oh yeah, it's just one story in the kind of apocalyptic
That's
world
it.
that he's in. Yeah.
That's it. And I thought Tom Hardy done a cracking job.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, it
You know
was
what I
good.
mean? I thoroughly enjoy that film.
Yeah. And Nicholas Hoult was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent, Nicholas Hoult. Next up, we're going back to New York, and there's ghosts everywhere. Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire.
Which is out this month, I think, isn't it?
It is.
That was the one I was surprised was out so soon.
March 22nd.
Jesus, that's not far.
No.
I'm at a gig.
Well, we won't be going on that day, but we have planned
It'll
to
be on
go.
for more than one day.
Yeah. So that'll probably be our first film of this year to go and see with the lot of us.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Because looking forward to it, because we went to see the last one, didn't we?
We did.
I think I went with
Oh,
other
you
people.
Yeah, you went with
I
other.
went to
You
it
bombed us
sometimes.
off.
Oh no, I did. I went second. I saw it twice. I saw it with you guys as well. I saw it with
I
other
think
people.
you saw it with us.
Yeah.
Was that when he waited? No, that was Evil Dead. But yeah, so Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, they're back in New York, they're at the firehouse, and they're all in it.
Yeah.
And, you know, William Atherton's back as Walter Peck,
Ah, yeah, I saw that.
which is brilliant, and it is in charge of the city. And basically there's he scares everybody to death and freezes everybody, this demon.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
This
Yeah.
demon or ghost or god or whatever it's going to be. And he's like, what? It didn't happen last time, what are you going on about?
Yeah.
You know, it's going, it's fake. It was all over the news, and news footage of what went on, but it was all fake, you know what I mean? And I'm
The
looking...
non-believe anything modern kind of thing, probably.
That's it, and I'm looking forward to watching it. Because, you know, it was a great return to form.
Afterlife was amazing.
with Afterlife.
We all enjoyed Afterlife.
And
thoroughly.
You know what I mean? Well, you know, it's our yeah, but yeah. I've just thought that's going to come out after we've seen Frozen Empire.
Oh no!
What?
Right, don't give too much away.
Yeah, that podcast's going to come out after we've seen Frozen Empire.
Oh, the Ghostbusters one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Of course it will. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we fucked up.
Yeah, we have really.
Well, fucked up.
We couldn't. I've seen it in other podcasts. Sometimes when something happens before they release it,
Yeah.
they add a little 10-minute segment to it, or just a couple of minutes or whatever. So we could just do an extra bit after we've seen it and just say, this came out after we originally filmed this, but we thought we'd have to add this in as well, and just glue it to the end.
Yeah,
and,
that's true.
Yeah.
But no, it's second Ice Age hitting New York, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the first one was in The Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Establishing that.
and on to the next one, and it's Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire.
Yeah.
And this looks fucking
great.
so good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I just finished Monarch and really enjoyed that. So,
How good is Monarch?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
And you do know Kurt Russell's going to turn up when they're in this next film.
I would have thought there's got to be a crossover from it. It has to be, yeah.
And Kurt Russell's the actor who you would cross it over with.
Yeah.
And they've just not put anything in, which is great.
Yeah.
But
well, he's been in an old people's home for the rest of them, hasn't he? So he's out now.
No, but he isn't. If you've watched, he's in the.
Oh, it's set before just after the first one, isn't it? It's between the first and the second one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, between Kong Island's a prequel, so it'll be between the first and King of the Monsters.
Is in the Underworld, Under Earth. What's it called in the Kong films? Because he's just gone. So I've had a proper brain fart.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But
he ended Monarch in there, which was.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Fuck yeah, I forgot about
10 years. 10 years ago, so to speak.
Of course. So that's why he'll be the same age if they get him out. Yeah, I forgot about the very ending. Actually, yeah.
You know what I mean? So Monarch was, Monarch was an excellent series.
Yeah, I really enjoyed
I'll
it.
have to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting on someone giving me their Apple TV account details, which it's in the. It's okay. I just haven't got them yet.
Yeah.
Get an Apple phone, you'll get it free. But no, because obviously on Apple as well at the moment, you've got Dick Turpin.
Oh no, that is
with Noel Fielding.
Yeah, and Julia Barrett.
And it's got an 83. It's certified fresh, isn't it, on Rotten Tomatoes?
Right.
At the moment, it's 83% of the first episode.
I've seen little clips, and it looks.
Aye, I've got a message off Mark Baker, and he's like, "Excellent. I've seen the first two."
Right.
So I think there's 6.
Right. Cool.
So I might get Apple TV to watch that.
Yeah. We'll get an iPhone.
I've got an iPhone. You know what I mean? I'll get free Apple when I get my new upgrades.
Yeah.
Usually what happens. But yeah, Godzilla X Kong looks brilliant. It does just look so good.
Yeah, lots of action.
It's going to be
Kong wearing that metal arm upgrade.
It doesn't look like it's got Alexander Skarsgård in from the last one, though.
I don't think he's in. He's not in it. He's not in the.
They do seem to change the cast a lot between the films. Most
of the cast. Rebecca Hall's back. The lass who plays the little girl, Kylie Hottle, she's back.
Because when the first one, you had what's it called, Aaron, what's he called, Kick-Ass,
Taylor Johnson.
Yeah,
Taylor Johnson. He never showed up again. And the second one, you had what's the name? Is that The Conjuring again? I can't remember the actress's name. She,
Vera Farmiga.
Could be.
Aye, yeah, she got killed.
She did, yeah. So she couldn't come back. But then
Millie Bobby Brown came back, and the dad came back in the next one.
She did actually. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Millie Bobby Brown's been. Is she in this one, Millie Bobby Brown?
No, she's not in this one. But Brian Tyree Henry is
right.
Who was in the last one.
Right. Yeah.
There
is a bit of it's just like it's not like normally with it like a sequence of films the star or a couple of kind of but it's like the main character seems to change each film.
But I suppose with each film it's been slight different point of views.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. There's been different things
going on.
There've been very different films. Each one's been very kind of come from.
Well, this is
angle.
The first one that's same director and everything from the last film.
Yeah, yeah.
So you've got a lot of.
So it's basically a direct sequel, isn't it?
Yeah. So and I think he was a writer on it as well, Adam Wingard.
He's done a few films.
Is that one where they're all in the house, and it's getting fired on by guns and arrows and I can't remember what it's bloody called. Barbara Crampton's in it. It's excellent. He done that as well.
Did The Guest?
Yeah.
And he did The New Blair Witch, which I loved. Fear Street. One of those.
I did do one of those as well.
Bits on VHS. Oh, You're Next.
You're Next. That's it.
I don't think I've seen that, but I know it's like big.
Yeah, excellent. You're Next is absolutely superb.
Yeah, I've heard it's going to be good.
Yeah, absolutely superb. So Godzilla X Kong, it should be, you've got Scar King in there, Shimu, who's the supposedly the first Titan.
All right. Yeah.
And it's an ice kind of type, ice baby. All right, stop. Collaborate and listen.
I don't think that's going to happen in this film.
No, probably not.
I'll be disappointed if it's not now.
No.
Just cut some vanilla ice to it.
But yeah, and it looks interesting.
Yeah, no, I'm excited about this. I really enjoyed the last
Son
one.
of Kong and all that kind of thing.
I've enjoyed them all. The King of the Monsters, I still enjoyed, but it was weaker than the rest, I thought. But I've enjoyed them all. Really.
I really enjoyed King of the Monsters because of who it brought in.
Yeah, being a Godzilla aficionado, so you were
so to speak. Yeah. Just because of who it brought in, I thoroughly loved and enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's one of the main reasons. It was too dark.
Yeah, that was one of the things.
That's why
see what's going on.
You couldn't see what was going on. It was just rain, and I think it was to hide the CGI in case anyone thought the CGI was going to be ropey.
Yeah.
But then they showed with Godzilla v Kong,
which is very colourful. Conversely, especially when they go
into the water, and the underwater sequences and stuff like that, and that whole neon sequences in Tokyo.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? It's just absolutely fantastic.
They clearly went, we need more colour in this one. Let's just keep all colour.
Yeah, it was just absolutely and all and all the Inner Earth stuff. Is it Inner Earth? I think that's
right.
it.
Yeah, Earth. Yeah.
All the Inner Earth stuff's absolutely
very
fantastic. And I've enjoyed them all so far.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean.
I'm excited about this one.
And the original Godzilla. American one, the legendary one, I thought the first one when it came back, I thought it was excellent because it was like the original Kong where you didn't see him that much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you were just seeing, and that's what they were trying to do.
Yeah, it's more of a human story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and a lot of people kind of slated that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can't get any more human than Godzilla -1.
No.
The human stories in that were fantastic.
Yeah, it's very driven by that. It takes it's well, I've said it before, but like if people haven't listened to the book, that's one of the things I noticed. If it had been an American one, there would have been a lot more kind of like humour, and there'd been like a comedy character and stuff. But like they played it very stoic, and it worked really well. It was just kind of like let's take this shit seriously, and we'll do it well.
And it was ideal for its 70th anniversary, which is this year.
Right.
So we'll have to do a Godzilla episode. Godzilla episode for its 70th anniversary.
Yeah.
I'll pick your Godzilla films from the original lineup.
Yeah,
just the ones I think you might like.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
You know what I mean? Because they're all.
I've seen a good chunk of them when they used to be on Channel 4 on Friday nights when I was a kid. I used to.
That was all the kind of show ones. The first 15.
Right.
They were the ones that kind of turned up on British TV a lot.
Yeah.
Monster Island and stuff like that.
I remember that one.
And with the Son of Kong.
Yeah.
Son of Godzilla, sorry. Minya. and all that kind of crack.
Not Godzuki then.
No, not Godzuki, Minya, as he was called. But yeah,
Godzuki was a girl.
Godzuki.
Godzilla.
I'll still be using that as my radio theme tune.
That was good, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to that. They're a bit behind at the moment, I believe, because of the council. Next up, we've got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Ah, yes, this is mine. I'm a huge Planet of the Apes fan, so I'm excited about this one.
So I'm looking forward to that. First one without Andy Serkis.
And first one
Matt
without
Reeves.
Matt Reeves, yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously excluding all the originals, but in the new ones, it's kind of, because the original, I think the new ones, they were a trilogy, so this is kind of, let's see if we can do more. And I think it looks from the trailer like it's set a lot after.
Yeah, from the looks of it, it looks like it's set nearly where the original
first one took off.
Yeah.
Where humans are mute and they're kind of being chased down.
Yeah.
Can I make a horrible admission?
You've not seen any Planet of the Apes ever.
Oh no, I've seen the originals.
You've not.
I've seen all the originals.
I think you've told me before that you haven't seen the trilogy.
I haven't seen the new ones.
I've only seen the first one of the new ones.
Have you? Oh,
yeah.
It's the first one. The second two are very different.
Well, I was planning on watching them all.
Yeah.
Then this new one got announced, and it was a new trilogy, and I went, well, I'm just going to wait.
Yeah, I'd probably do that as well.
Oh, until the new trilogy's finished, or before the new one comes?
Oh.
No, until the new trilogy's done.
That could be like another 6 or 7 years.
Well,
the original one came out 10 years ago. You
might
wait
be dead.
16 years to watch them.
I might be dead. Who cares? But no, it looks good, and it's set many years after the reign of Caesar.
Yeah.
So Caesar's been and gone, and they're hunting humans down, and as I say, it looks like it's near the start of the original Charlton Heston one.
I thought that one of the scenes in the trailer looked very reminiscent of them kind of chasing Charlton Heston and
get your hands off me, you damn dirty apes!
Yeah, it's. I've still always kind of liked the idea that the original one kind of ties into the new 3, and there was no reason to think that it hasn't. So I'm still going by it might do. I mean, the other ones can't because there's a few changes that they've made since regarding origins. Well, it goes a bit nuts in the second one anyway in the original ones, but the first one I always kind of think it still ties into the trilogy, the new trilogy.
And let's not talk about Tim Burton's.
Oh God, no, that was awful.
You know what I mean? That is absolutely atrocious.
I fucking knew it. Yeah. I'm not saying the brilliant new 3. I watched the Tim Burton one.
That put me off.
Moving on to,
they're a lot better than that.
Moving on to this. Late Night with the Devil looks absolutely superb.
This is one of mine as well. It looks the trailer looks amazing.
I know nothing about.
Have you noticed though? Shudder is knocking it out the park with films.
They've been for ages. Yeah, they're really good. Yeah,
one of my best things. I'm pleased I got Shudder.
Well, they had When Evil Lurks, which was my movie of last year. So there's a big thumbs up from me with them.
Yeah, Christmas Bloody Christmas.
Yeah.
You know that one from the year before that we liked.
Speak No Evil.
Speak No Evil, that was Shudder as well.
Oh yeah,
absolutely fantastic. But no, Late Night with the Devil, David Dachmalshin, and that is how you say his name.
Good.
Because I've heard it being said.
I know that's the dude from
Polka Dot Man.
Polka Dot Man.
And he's in Ant-Man as well. Yeah. Great actor, deserves more. And this looks like
he's in a lot of stuff now.
He's in
a few trailers.
He's in.
I always enjoy him.
The Demeter as well.
Yes,
Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Right. Still yet to see that.
Oh, it's a superb film. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic.
I will get right.
I was in Boogeyman as well because I watched the two one after the other. I was like, oh, there he is again.
Right. So he's in that as well. Yeah, he's
cracking actor.
He's a cracking actor, and this looks interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. It's kind of like a found footage.
Yeah, Michael Ironside's in there as well.
Cool.
As the narrator. It's a live television broadcast in 1977, goes horribly wrong.
It's just been unearthed, hasn't it? That's the idea. So it's like a found footage thing. We've just found this tape.
Unleashing evil onto the nation's living rooms.
Yeah.
And supposedly they've got the devil. And there's a bit of an exorcism going on and stuff like
that. It's all been
that.
filmed live and sent round the nation.
But that says that actually must have aired in 2023.
This has been on my watch list for like 2 years, and it's just getting lower and lower. And I've been like, when the fuck is this film coming out? But like I've heard it's coming out this year properly, so hopefully it will.
But yeah, no, looking forward to that. And it just looks interesting. The trailer looks interesting. It's only a short trailer. It's only just over a minute.
Just like a teasery kind of thing, innit? Yeah.
So it's definitely one to look out for.
Yeah, no, I'm dead excited about that one.
And then next up, we've got, and I can't wait to see this, Guy Ritchie's film, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
It's hard to say, innit?
Yeah, and it's basically about how they put the SAS together. Which, as I was saying to Waff, there was
SAS Rogue Heroes, with Jack O'Connell.
Yeah, which is a more serious version of it, really, but still excellent.
I loved it,
Was it 6 episodes or something like that?
There's a second one coming out though.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, following up on, because Jack O'Connell took over. It's following like his reign as
the captain.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant! Because it's absolutely.
I never watched that.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah,
it's really, really good. So it'll be on iPlayer probably.
Yeah, it is. Right. It's on iPlayer.
SAS Rogue Heroes.
Heroes.
Excellent.
I like Jack O'Connell.
Oh, it's brilliant.
And that's got a bit. That's got a bit of humour in it.
Yeah,
but this looks.
This is very Guy Ritchie'd up.
Yeah, I mean, Alan Richardson's in there as well, who's action man of the moment, isn't he? With
Jack Reacher.
Jack Reacher, which is superb in.
He's massive.
I haven't seen it, to be honest. But
brilliant! You've got to see it.
Right.
Both seasons are just full stories.
Yeah, I've never read the books, but everyone says that he's meant to be massive, and that this is what he was meant to be like, kind of thing.
I believe the writer of the books, Lee Childs, was very happy,
right?
But he wasn't too happy about the casting of Tom Cruise.
Let's get the shortest man in Hollywood.
Little man Tom Cruise playing this big 6 foot orc of a fella. But yeah, Alan Richardson's in this, Eliza Gonzalez, Carrie Elwes, and Alex Pettyfer as well. I like Alex Pettyfer.
Alex Pettyfer, who's that again?
You'll see it when you see him. He's been in a few things. His first film was, or the first film I can remember him in, was the
Magic
Alex
Mike?
Rider.
No.
The Alex Rider film. With Ewan McGregor playing his uncle who gets killed.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
And it's got what was it called?
I don't really recognise him. He's in Time, which I've seen.
That which is excellent. By
he's in Magic Mike, so I'm guessing that's how you know him.
No. In Time, he's a bit of an arse in Time.
Oh, was he like the?
He was one of the villains,
I did enjoy it.
The Justin Timberlake one.
Yeah.
It was a good
excellent
concept,
film, excellent concept.
Yeah.
Using time as a currency.
Yeah, I think it would have been better as a kind
series.
of an episode of like the Twilight Zone or something like that.
Yeah.
Slightly shorter. They dragged it on. Again, it could have been a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
About an hour would have been. Well, that's all you really need to tell a story like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why a Twilight Zone episode.
But they want to make money out of it, and an hour of film isn't going to make the money. So
no. But I'm not saying an episode of a Twilight Zone style TV show would have been an excellent concept for.
Yeah.
But yeah, really liking Time. But no, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare just looks like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
And Freddie Fox plays Ian Fleming.
Oh, right, it's Ian Fleming.
Ian Fleming's in it because he was part of the SAS in the early days.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, it was military espionage and all that malarkey. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be an interesting film, and we all love Nazis getting blown to pieces.
That's it. Just looks like kind of an old school kind of let's go and kill the Nazis kind of British kind of Eagles has landed. Kind
I think after like Sisu done it brilliantly well.
Yes. Yeah.
Blood and Gold, if you've not watched that on Netflix, which I've mentioned so many times, and if you liked Sisu, you'll love Blood and Gold.
Yeah.
And that's on Netflix to watch, so give that a watch. But yeah. Beginnings of the SAS with the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. It's a fucking mouthful.
I know, they could have picked a better title.
You know what I mean?
Like, it's a tongue twister, really, isn't it?
We've only got a few left.
Yeah.
Next up, is Roadhouse.
Oh yeah.
And we all love the original. And this this is out soon.
Yeah.
21st of March.
Oh yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. And there's been a bit of controversy because the director says it was for the cinema, and it's coming out on Prime.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
Which is handy.
Handy for us all.
But sometimes Netflix often do a thing where it gets like a couple of weeks cinema release,
And then on to...
and that means it can be up for Oscar consideration. So this won't be, not that I'm saying it will be up for Oscar consideration, but it means that it can't be.
I've heard Jake might get it.
Well, he's been up there. He's not got an Oscar, has he? But he's definitely been nominated.
I think he's been nominated, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal as Dalton. I thought he would have been taller. They've changed the story quite a lot, though.
I'm hoping they have, because I think the original is just great. You don't need to kind of just do it
Yeah,
again.
it's a roadhouse in Florida.
All the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a roadhouse in Florida. He's broke, he's sleeping in his car and stuff like that. You know, he was an ex-MMA champion.
Oh, right.
That's how everybody seems to know him. Colin McGregor looks nuts.
Right.
He looks like mind you, he does look like he's completely roided up. You know what I mean?
Disclaimer.
Don't
Probably isn't.
No, probably isn't. Don't let a man get this close. Bang. In my worst Irish accent ever.
Oh, was that Irish?
Yeah. Don't let a man get this close.
No, that was slightly better. That was Father Tedding, but well.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Now then, come on now, young lad. Don't let the fella get this close. Stay back. Potatoes. Potatoes. And headbutts him. That was a bit racist, whoever done the potatoes thing.
Does.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm only joking there, by the way. But yeah, it looks interesting. I'm hoping that there's a character who's a bit like what's his face, Sam Neill, Sam Elliott. Sorry, Sam Neill.
Oh,
Sam Elliott's character in it.
Just get Sam Elliott.
Just get. He's
Still going. Yeah. No, he's looked the same forever.
That's it. But Doug Lyman's
got a portrait in the attic.
Post Malone.
Exactly.
Post Malone's in it, isn't he?
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
like Post Malone.
I do myself. Nap. It's going to be an interesting.
Yeah.
Travis Van Winkle.
Who's that?
Travis Van Winkle.
He was in. Oh man, he's still in Lords, to be honest. I think the last thing I seen him in was, do you know the Bad Moms films?
Oh yeah.
And he played I think he played the stripper.
Right.
Oh right.
No, he didn't.
More stripping again.
He was in the first Transformers movie.
Oh right. Okay.
He played the original boyfriend of Megan Fox.
Oh yeah, I can remember what he looked
And
like.
then he played the same character in Michael Bay's Friday the 13th.
Oh right. All right. I'm gonna have to look him up. What's Travis Van Winkle? Do you say?
Travis Van Winkle, you'll recognise him. He was in Lords about 10-15 years ago.
Travis
Van Winkle. You used to see him in loads of films. He often played the preppy dick in films.
Yeah, he sounds like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do recognise him.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's what I mean.
Yeah. He just looks like it.
But he played a preppy in something, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, he looks preppy. He was in 2.5
It was in
Men and Malcolm in the Middle.
Accepted.
Oh yeah, that's just come up. Yes, yeah.
There we go. Accepted, which I love that film.
On Fubar, he's in Fubar, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
He's one of the main characters in Fubar.
Yeah. I like. Is that getting a second season?
I don't know, to be honest. I enjoyed those. It was good, silly fun. Good.
The other one that Netflix done with the Special Forces team that had a party the night before, but their mission hadn't ended when they thought they had.
Oh, was that any good?
Excellent, and it's been cancelled for a second season. It was superb. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I saw that, but yeah.
So on PC.
It was.
C. Thomas Howell off his head on meth.
Right.
And he's the bombs disposal expert of this team.
Right.
And he's off his head on meth. And it's brilliant, and he's naked, and I never knew.
Naked again? What's it about stripping and naked tonight? Would you?
I don't know. But yeah. So, and last of all, before we move on to the honourable mentions, is Sasquatch Sunrise, which I'm thoroughly looking forward to. There's no words in it at all, I believe.
Right. All right.
It's just
tapping.
It's just tapping and beating and Sasquatch. And humping. Jesse Eisenberg, Riley Keough play Bigfoot. Sasquatch.
Right.
Watch the trailer for this, Daz. It's
Daz, honest to God.
All right.
Yeah.
I watched it for the first. I didn't know what it was. I never even heard of it. Like, oh, Sasquatch! I like a bit of Bigfoot. And I put it on. I was like, what the fuck is this?
And then I'd heard about it. About 2 or 3 months ago, before the trailer came out.
Yeah.
I thought that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sunrise.
Yeah. Sasquatch Sunrise.
Sasquatch Sunrise.
It's easy for you to say.
And then I'd heard Ari Aster was involved, but then it was just put down as producer. I was like, yes.
It doesn't seem like something that he'd known in his other films. It seems very not like him. But yeah,
he's just a producer on it. And it's that golden hour. It's that golden hour and a half long. Sunset is it? Did I say sunrise? Sorry.
Someone did.
Oh no, I said sunrise. Yeah.
All right. And yeah, can't wait to see this.
I'm just gonna.
It doesn't say when it's out, but it's out this year. I think it's out soon because they're starting to up the marketing on it. Yeah, that's it. So they're starting to push it more. And I believe it's just the life of a tribe of Sasquatch. Sasquatch?
Sasquatch. Oh, Trailer Park Boys.
That's it. The Sasquatch.
Fucking love Trailer Park Boys.
Same here. It's excellent. Superb show.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm just watching the sort of trailer now, and yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe all right, okay.
I think it's got a possibility of being in my top 4 of the year.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
a unicorn of a movie.
Yeah. I think it's just weird enough for me.
Great analogy.
Yeah.
Really.
I think it's just weird enough for me to like.
Yeah, well, no, I think I'd give that a go.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that. Like.
So if it's not got speaking in it, you just can have it on, can't you? It'd be like watching a documentary, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
About Sasquatch.
Yeah. It's about time. It's about time.
Sasquatch. The Samsquatch.
But they look really. The makeup looks ace.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
Funny.
Honourable mentions. I'm going to start with I Saw the TV Glow. 2 teenagers bond over their love of a supernatural TV show that was mysteriously cancelled. And it just looks interesting.
Right.
Justice Smith is the main guy in it. Jurassic Fallen Kingdom, Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves.
Oh yeah.
Was he in Detective Pikachu? He was.
Oh right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the lad from that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to I Saw the TV Glow. It looks interesting. Go and have a look at the trailer because it just looks weird. It's got a weird feel to it, and it just looks like something I might enjoy.
Yeah.
I'll,
you know what I mean?
It
might be pretentious and up Watt Street.
Well, yeah.
That word hasn't popped up once until then.
It just looks. It just looks interesting. I Saw the TV Glow, and another one I'm looking forward to is Abigail.
Ah, yes.
Catherine Newton's in there, Dan Stevens, Giancarlo Esposito.
Anything Dan Stevens in.
Kevin Durand.
He was in Freaks and Geeks, because I've watched Freaks and Geeks for the
Kevin
first
Durand?
No, Dan Stevens.
Oh, right.
You know, the handicap boy in the first episode that she goes out with. I was watching him because he's in 2 episodes, and I was like, who is that? I recognise it. Oh, no, it's not Dan Stevens, sorry, it's Ben fucking...
It's Elijah Wood.
Someone
I was going to
else.
say, he's an English actor. How did he... I can't remember him from Freaks and Geeks.
No, it's Ben Chaplin. Not Ben Chaplin,
Ben Schwartz?
Ben, he was in... I was in loads of stuff about 10 years ago. He was in that... doesn't matter. Keep going. I'll think.
Bend over.
Who knows? But yeah, so a powerful group of criminals kidnapped the ballerina daughter of a powerful underworld figure. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think she's basically Dracula's daughter.
Yeah.
Or she's a high-ranking vampire's daughter, anyways.
I watched the trailer and I thought a vampire, but I didn't click up. But you could be right.
I could be wrong. I might be wrong with that.
No, that's a good call.
And they haven't got a clue.
Ben Foster,
great actor.
Yeah.
Still making a lot of films.
I haven't seen him in a while.
He's still doing stuff.
Yeah.
But no, this just looks an interesting horror film.
Yeah, no, the trailer looked really good.
And I like Catherine Newton. I think she's a great actress.
Yeah.
She was in Freaky and things like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Again, Dan Stevens is excellent. But yeah, they're two of my kind of honourable mentions. I could go on, but you know what I mean, we could be here all night. What about you, Waffles?
I've got a few. So one's just, it looks like a very low budget one that I saw called Dagger. And the write-up says that it's just fame-seeking YouTubers find themselves in a paranormal nightmare when the advert team they are stealing from awakens a murderous occultist.
Yeah.
And it's just the images look really cool. It looks really low budget, like found footage type thing, but I thought it looked worth a go. It's definitely not going to be a cinema release. It's going to be a straight to streaming or whatever. Mm-hmm. Another one is If. I quite fancied another John Krasinski.
Oh yeah, Imaginary Friend.
Imaginary Friend.
Yeah, that sounds quite interesting.
Oh, is that horror film Imaginary as well, isn't
there?
There
is, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that looks interesting.
That was done by
the Megan lot.
Five Nights at Freddy's as well.
Aye.
Yes, yeah.
Bloomhouse.
Yeah, but yeah.
But it's got a great cast: Ryan Reynolds and John Krasinski and Steve Carell. So look for Phoebe Waller-Bridge in it as well, and Emily Blunt as well, and Matt Damon. Good, it's got an all-star cast. But definitely worth a watch. I think June 2, because I'm going to go and see that in cinema tomorrow, and I love the first one. But yeah, don't need to say much about that. Just really looking forward to it. Nosferatu. Yeah.
Mind you, the originals had top, and so is the 70s version.
Yeah,
with Klaus Kinsk.
I like the Werner Herzog is the 70s version. I like that. I probably prefer that to the original. I like them both. I like a bit of Werner. But this one's Robert Eggers, which, to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of. Well, I'm not. You keep on saying I'm a fan of him, but I don't really like his stuff. I like Northman was okay. Lighthouse was just absolute pretentious wank. And
we're coming from Waff, you know what I mean? It must be pretentious wank.
And the Vivovich it was all right.
I've not rated. I thought the Northman was okay.
Yeah, well, I'm the same.
But I've not really rated any of his films. But it's Nosferatu. You know what I mean? So
you've got to. Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch it. Like
Count Orlok. Yeah.
But it's weird because Nosferatu's it was just Nosferatu because they couldn't get the copyright for Dracula. They were trying to do it cheap. So it's funny.
So they just changed the names.
Changed the name to it's the same, pretty much the same story.
So, changed the names and changed some of the places.
But it's got like a legacy where it's like kind of now making a second remake of this thing that was only created to get out of copyright breach, which is weird when you think about it.
No, well, it got into copy and all the copies were supposedly burnt and destroyed. That was what was asked.
I read that.
And a few survived, luckily.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or it'd be another lost film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there's so many of those from that era.
Oh, God, yeah.
And it's such an important film as well because it's still effective.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That makeup's amazing. It's
that original, still effective.
Yeah.
And the shadow on the wall going up the stairs.
It's iconic, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, everyone knows that image.
Yeah, it's one of the most famous images in cinema, easily.
I mean, there must be in this room that image.
Oh, I don't know. The film's in this room somewhere, Nosferatu.
Yeah.
And the remake.
I like that you put the Cumbrian twang on the Nosferatu.
Nosferatu. Well, you know, I'm from Cumbria, Nosferatu.
Just one last one, which we have to mention because we're us. Alien Romulus, new Alien film coming out. Got to give that. I believe it's based around which I don't know if I like the sound of it, but like a teenage kind of slashery type. So I suppose the slasher idea is going back to the original Alien.
Going back to the original Alien, because that was, you know...
But the teen slasher, like, I don't know, but it might work. I mean,
because isn't it set between Alien and Aliens?
Is it? Yeah, I didn't know when it was set, to be honest.
I think it might be set between Alien and Aliens.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's probably just gone for a very, like, Prey works really well, so they probably just went, let's just go for strip it back, do a very, just go back to basics, do a very simple kind of premise.
That's it, that's all you need.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's what we loved about the originals.
That's it. Yeah. And sometimes that...
Less is more.
Whereas they seem to, do, you know, pile this on, pile this on, pile this on.
Yeah, and oversaturate.
Look what they've done with RoboCop.
Yeah, what, the remake?
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah, way too much.
Yeah.
Although I suppose that the second Aliens did kind of ramp it up by 1,000.
Oh yeah.
And that's amazing.
But it's a different time in cinema.
You've got to do it right. You can, if you ramp it up, you've got to do it right.
There's not as much drugs going around now.
Yeah,
there's so much cocaine going around in film studios in the 80s.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of these films got made, because they were just like, let's take a chance.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, we've got so many classics from that period of time.
Oh yeah.
You know
it's our golden age.
Of course it is, because that's when we were in our youth.
Yeah.
That's why
golden age.
VHS had just become a thing.
Yeah.
So we had home entertainment.
That's why we're all sat here now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the 80s. Yeah.
Exactly.
And the 70s, obviously.
Yeah.
But the 80s mainly, isn't it? You know.
Oh, 70s was a bit soon for me. I was watching reruns.
Yeah. But I remember the 70s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
So talking of the 80s, I've only got one thing that I'm like of a thing. It's is it Lancia versus Audi, The Road to Glory, and it's about the 80s battle that they had in rally car.
Oh, cool.
And I'm a massive rally fan. I love it, and I like a good documentary.
Is that British?
That's coming out this year. I don't know when. But that's something that I'd mention.
No, that's fine enough.
Cool.
Road to Glory, I think it's called. But yeah, I mean, you'll remember it. The battles they were having. I
wasn't really a car person.
No, you see, I didn't start driving until I was 42. But I've always loved cars.
Right.
Always loved cars.
Jesus Christ, I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
A lot of car enthusiasts are like Craig's like that. He always loved cars, always knew far more about cars than me, but he only learnt, I don't know, 10 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
God, I learned to drive as soon as I could.
Well,
I had to. I grew up in the countryside, so if I didn't, I'd be stuck in the middle of nowhere. It's like,
money with me.
It's expensive lark.
Yeah. Didn't have that back in.
I got bought for my 17th birthday. I was bought a handful of driving lessons.
Yeah, you see that
same here, actually.
Rolling, whereas I never had that, so that fucked me.
Yeah.
My sister fucking learnt early on.
Right. Oh well. But no. So there we go. Yeah. That's what we're looking forward to in 2024.
Yeah.
There's some absolute crackers there.
Yeah. See you again when we do our review at the end of the year. Which ones
we'll have to
are in our top 12.
Yeah, definitely.
Be interesting.
Will definitely be interesting.
Yeah.
But you know, that's it. So we've been the Carlisle Cult Cinema Club. I've been PD. That's been Waff. Here's been Daz.
See ya.
And if you've noticed, the sound's a bit better. We've upgraded all the microphones to dead expensive ones, so things should be a lot better for you all.
Yeah, hope so.
Yeah. So thank you all for listening, and we'll speak to you next time. Good night, God bless.